On the turf. They're locked, loaded, flags up behind, and they sent on their journey. And Cassius Colt took a very awkward stride. He stumbled badly out the gates. Cassius Colt, rider did well to stay aboard. Around them goes Self-Mastery, pressing on. The grey Mighty Smart is right there. Elite Status at the panels, this trio. Just behind is Joseph Jagger. At this point in time, 45. A little bit strong towards the inside as they sort themselves into racing order. Smart Socks. Then we drop back to Just Dixit. At this stage, Cassius Colt is towards the inside. Jumping Castle, Ponzi. They flushed out towards the back of the field. And then comes Proud Warrior, racing about 7 or 8 lengths off them. Just looking at the race, it doesn't appear too much speed, and Self-Mastery's overcome the 13 draw. With ease at the 1,000, he leads a length and a quarter. No excuses for the grey Mighty Smart. He's perfectly poised. You'll see the rider just gets the whip out there in the right hand alongside his neck. And then comes Elite Status towards the inside. Joseph Jagger, 3.5 lengths to make up. Washington Post gets a mention. That was Hidden First Call. 45, Just Dixit. Noble Flight comes under a drive for a stride or two between runners. Smart Socks is held up in the green to the inner. Jumping Castle, Cassius Colt, Ponzi and Proud Warrior. Turning for home, and Self-Mastery says, catch me if you can. Tailwind behind and Self-Mastery by 2. The grey Mighty Smart in the slipstream. Joseph Jagger's trying to close in, but with 200 to go, Self-Mastery has a 4-length lead, and Self-Mastery is going to take some catching. The grey Mighty Smart is running on Joseph Jagger, but all too late. Self-Mastery mastered it from the front. Joseph Jagger second, Mighty Smart, and then came Smart Socks. So Self-Mastery comes through to win and goes to the front of affairs to win it out here. Self-Mastery wins it. Mighty Smart, Joseph Jagger staying on as they hit the line. Self-Mastery. Joseph Jagger's going to probably put his nose down second. Mighty Smart third. Every opportunity. Smart Socks, Elite Status, Noble Flight. Cassius Colt took a very awkward stride out the gates, and then came Proud Warrior. Self-Mastery tore away from the field, coming to the 300-meter marker. Luke Ferraris, and this is for the Garth Puller stable. As he mentioned on the show this morning, big, strong individual, and Self-Mastery goes on. Joseph Jagger, Mighty Smart, as they come to the winning post, and it's all about Self-Mastery as we hand you back to the studio.
Good win for an in-form yard, the stable of Garth Puller. Well done to Mr. Saad, son of Captain of All, has come through to win well. And the first time he was put over ground, which was his last start, the improvement was there, Garth. And nice to see him follow up from where he left off last time out. He's won a good race.
Yeah, thank you. He only turns 3 in 2 days' time, and he's 17-1, so he's a big boy. We've taken it slowly with him, thanks to Ben Saad. Toy Saad. I must thank Mr. John Kramer as well for remembering me. Very nice to have them. It's my first winner for them, and they've supported me. They've given me horses, and yeah, I'm very happy. He won a nice race today. He's got a big action, and he's obviously going to mature a little bit. He's still a colt, and I'll probably look at gelding him later because he's very big. He's not heavy at the moment, but he's going to get heavy.
The tactics were not changed from the way he raced last time out. He went to the front last time. He stayed on. Today he was on his A game.
You know, Luke rode him last time, and he said to me when he asked him to quicken, he said he got a fright. He quickened so quickly for a big horse, and he knew him better this time, obviously a little bit further, and nothing came up to challenge him, and he's got a big stride, and he was using that, but he said up the straight when he asked him to quicken, he quickened again, so that's nice to know. I'd like to thank everybody, Hollywood, my sponsors. I'd like to thank the guys back at home, Eric, Bishop, Michael, Sam, and Wendy. And yeah, you know, it's one of those things. We take it with both hands when they come, and it's rolling on nicely.
Nice win here, Garth. Anything else left from your side with regards to your runners?
I've got one more left in the next race, and she's competitive.
Thanks for that, GP.
Thank you very much.
Nice one, Garth Puller. Let's get Luke Ferraris in before we get James Everett representing Hollywood Syndicate. He's the manager to hand over the 1,000 Rand. What a ride from you. Nice ride from the front, because it's all about judging the pace. How's this tailwind this afternoon?
Yeah, geez, I think it's definitely helped me a bit. But, you know, I must take my hat off to Mr. Puller, having him in such good condition today. You know, he showed us that he did enjoy the extra trip last time. I think going the 19 was the right thing to do. And, you know, he gets to the front and he switches off, you know, he's off the bit and just cruising along. And when I tightened up on him, he started to respond nicely.
At the top of the straight, I saw you take a look back. Was it because you were going too easy?
You know, geez, the pace that he had went, I was expecting him to come around, because he just doesn't, you know, he doesn't put in any effort unless you really ask him to. So I was expecting him to come around, and, you know, when they never, and he gave him a nice kick at the top of the straight. It was plain sailing from there.
He's a horse that's just starting to find himself. He's got a beautiful action as well.
Yeah, geez, definitely. You know, I think he's a nice horse, and I think he's got definitely a lot of scope.
Okay, what's at race 5, 6, 7, and 8? Can you help us, Luke?
I got one last one coming up. She's unbeaten from 2, but, you know, I think today will definitely be a test.
What's your thinking over the distance, the feel that she's given you over shorter?
Well, the feeling that she's given me, the way she's switched off behind runners, I think she should stay, but, you know, we'll find it out in the next.
Thanks for that, Luke. All the best. Nice ride.
Thank you. Another big thank you to the owners, Mr. Saad, and to Mr. Puller, and to my sponsors, Aventure. Thank you.
Keep up the good work, Luke Ferraris. James Everett's going to step into the picture. The number is 8, pink 8. Hollywood Syndicate manager, handing over the 1,000 Rand to Tulasiwe Mangza. Tulasiwe, my man. Happy, happy, happy. All the best. 1,000 Rand, Hollywoodbets, Gold Circle. That's to the winning groom. But the numbers you need here, 8, 6, 7, and 13. That's the way they cross the line. Race 5.